Holy cow. That mushroom is amazing. There's nothing like getting your eggs hot out of the pan. Wow. Okay. Perfect. That super tasty. Really good. Welcome to Destination Eat Drink, the travel channel for foodies. I'm Brent Peterson, an American living in Portugal, and we are in Seville, Spain for a tapas crawl, trying out some new places and some of our favorite places in Seville. This is a place I haven't been to before. It's called La Brunilda, and it's very cool. You know, it's got a very hip vibe in here. And they do kind of their own twist on tapas. The reason I wanted to come here was because they make salmorejo, but instead of tomato, they use beets, which I thought was just fascinating. Ooh, my. Okay, really good. So, I think they must have roasted the beets. Those are not pickled beets. Then they've got some microgreens on top here. That super tasty. Really good. Get a little bowl of olives, of course, because we're in Spain. Olives are outstanding. And Karen got an Americano. She asked for a glass of ice, and she just took her coffee, poured it over. It's not bad. This is a great start. You know, everyone wants to send you to the traditional tapas places. Don't be afraid to go to some of these modern places. These guys are doing very interesting work and great food, high quality. This is Doce de Mayo in Seville. Karen and I came in here, we sat at this table, and there's a menu here. Kind of looking through it, waiting for service. Nobody. Waiter walked by and just zoomed by us, shouted something at us. I had no idea what it was. And we were sitting here just twiddling our thumbs. I wonder when he's going to come back. Tried to flag him down. They're supposed to order at the bar. Should have figured that out. We didn't. Oh well. You know, a couple of minutes lost, but it's fine. Learning experience. Next time we'll try that. So what do we get? Got some olives here. I mean, look at the size of that thing. It's like the size of a big marble. It's huge. Vinegary, salty. It's more vinegary than most olives I'm used to having, but man, so meaty, so chewy, really good. I like them a lot. And then, well, let's have some wine. So I just got a cup of the house red. Oh, that's good, good. So, what did I get here? This is a traditional Andalusian soup called sopa de ajo. It's a garlic soup. Garlic broth, and it has made with bread and egg. And this is also a lot of times it has ham in it. I got this without ham. But this is just a great example of like poor person's food, rustic food. Like, what do you have to toss in and make a soup? Well, I got day-old bread, got a bunch of garlic here. I got an egg. The chicken laid an egg today. So that's what we're gonna have. And that's what they made. And so this is soup that is well known throughout this region. I didn't know where I'd be able to get it because I looked up beforehand, where can I find sopa de ajo because I want to try it. It doesn't really come up on menus too often, but I think it's just so common that it's everywhere and people don't bother putting it on the menu, like bread and olives, everyone's going to have it. So, that's really nice. Really, really garlicky. Karen's going to have to have a few bites of this too, so that she'll be willing to kiss me later. And then it's got a like a poached egg in it, so the egg is still soft. That's really nice. This bar is so characteristic of Seville. You come in here, and it's not just, people coming in to drink. They're coming in to eat. You got families. There's a guy in here with his 2 kids, both under the age of 2, hanging out here. People bringing their dogs, their families, their parents. It's really a great environment. And this place is busy, is loud, and super cool. I really like it. This is Eslava, and one of the benefits of doing my podcast and doing these videos is that I meet people from all over the world, and our friend Pilar, who's a tour guide here in Seville, she recommended this place. Would have never found it on our own, and I'm so glad she did, because we came here and I knew immediately that this was going to be a great place, and we were lucky. We got the last 2 places right at the bar here. I mean, there's no room anywhere else here. So what did I get? Well, I got a glass of wine. There's a white wine from Cadiz, which is the region just south of here in Seville. Then I got a couple of tapas dishes. This is green Swiss chard peas in a nice broth. Topped with a poached egg. That is fantastic. You know what would be perfect? Take the bread, dunk it in here. Oh, amazing. Fantastic. All right. Then, look at this. Is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen? Egg yolk topped with black truffle, and underneath mushroom puree with truffle, and then I'm not sure what this little sauce is here. It's like sweet cherry. So good. Wow. Holy cow. That mushroom is amazing. All right, let's get into the truffle. This is such a perfect combination. Mushrooms, truffles, and eggs are the perfect combination. Eggs and truffle just go together so well. Wow. Wow. Our friend Pilar is such a foodie, and she knows all the spots in Seville. She made a lot of recommendations to us. I was furiously writing them down as quickly as I could. I don't know that I got them all, because she was spitting them at me so quickly. But this place is amazing. And I was always told that the Spanish don't eat truffles. They produce a ton of truffles here. You might not think that they do, but they do. They produce a ton of truffles here. But I was told they didn't like truffles. But here it is, right on this menu. What a find. So good. This is Bodega Santa Cruz. We go from the new style tapas to the oldest of the old school. This place is so hopping. Got to elbow your way to the bar, place your order, and boom, it comes out 3 seconds later. Everything's already ready to go. So what did I get? I got a tortilla, and tortilla doesn't mean tortilla like in Mexican food. Tortilla means basically egg omelet. So what they do is they cook this egg omelet in a pan like a big pie almost. And, you know, you can see, look how tall this is. Boom, boom. And then they just slice it off as the day progresses. You know, slice one, give it to me. Slice one, give it to the next guy until they're done, and then they make another one. So, you'll get it. Generally, room temperature when you come to Seville. So, this is egg, salt, and potato, which is the classic combination. Now, occasionally you'll see it with onions, occasionally you'll see it with other ingredients, maybe even sometimes, rarely, with a little tomato sauce. But basically, this is the way that it will come. And it's a tasty lunch. You get lots of protein in there and some carbs to keep you going. And it's cheap. This was less than €3, less than $3. So very affordable. And the atmosphere can't be beat. I mean, it is rocking in there. Luckily, Karen found this table outside so we could have a little bit of peace while we eat. But I'll tell you, if you can find a place at the bar, that might be cool if you're looking for a little more lively atmosphere. This is El Ricantello, and this is the oldest tapas bar in all of Seville. They've been around for 350 years plus. 350 years! They've been dishing these out. So, classic spot. What did we get? Well, we got, we got tortilla earlier. This is more... I'll put the name of the dish up. I've seen this translated to scrambled eggs, but it's more like an omelet. They love their eggs here in Seville. And this is with mushroom. Hot out of the pan. All right, like I said, tortillas, a lot of times those have been sitting around. They're tasty. But man, there's nothing like getting your eggs hot out of the pan. This place is usually jammed. We got lucky. We came shortly before closing time, so there's a lot of people here, but it's not like we had to elbow our way to the bar to get service. And it was quick. The other thing I love about this place, shows you how classic it is. They write your bill in chalk on the bar. So whenever you order something, they put the price up there. And then when you say you're ready to go, the guy behind the bar tallies it up and you pay him. I mean, what could be more classic than that? Really, really authentic place to come. Some of these tables are made out of sherry barrels. So just fantastic. If you want to get real Seville ambiance, real atmosphere, this is a place you got to come. This is La Bartola, our next stop on our tapas crawl in Seville. And this is a more modern take on tapa. We've gone to some classic places. We've gone to some modern places. I like having a variety of different kind of tapa. So you're not going to find like your patatas bravas here. Our first tapa is a stuffed eggplant with a stuffed zucchini with veggies. It's got some microgreens on the top. Some quinoa in there. Diced veggies. And like a zucchini boat in there. It's very nice. I like the tomato sauce too. Yummy. Vegetables aren't mushy either. They got some bite to them. That's nice. All right. Our next one is caponata. And this is I know this dish from Portugal, but apparently it was invented in Sicily. It's kind of it's like a ratatouille. So you've got eggplant with all kinds of other veggies cooked into like a stew. So you see that. Wow. Okay. Perfect. Eggplant's done very nicely. There's olives in there. Gives it a nice brininess. There's pine nuts in there. Yummy. And then decorated with little flowers and microgreens on the top. Really nice touch. This is a gorgeous tapa. Really like this. Eggplant is smoky. They must have grilled it. Delicious. So that's going to do it for this tapa crawl. If you're going to do a tapa, it's a little bit different here in Seville than in like Madrid. When we were in Madrid, you would go to a lot of different tapa places, and you'd go to one specific place and you would know what their specialty is and you'd get that. Then you go to the next place, you know what their specialty is and you get that. And you and your friends would go to 3, 4, 5 different tapa places. Here in Seville, that's what we did because I wanted to sample a bunch of stuff. But it seems to me that a lot of the locals, they go to one tapa place and they order multiple tapa dishes. So they'll sit there and they'll order 3 tapa. They'll finish those. Then they'll order another 3 tapa at the same place, and they'll enjoy that. Then they'll order another 3. They kind of stay put. That's the vibe I get here in Seville. But for us, we want to try a lot of different places because there are hundreds, if not thousands, of tapa places here in Seville. So you got to hit as many as you possibly can before you get home. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed our time here. My name's Brent Peterson, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure and like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can also contribute to the channel at buymeacoffee.com/Destination Eat Drink. There's also a podcast. DestinationEatDrink.com/pod is where you can find that. And see you down the road.
Hola. Dame 2 pringas. Dame calamares.